everyone. We are here on this very gloomy, wet day at Westfield Distillery here in Westfield, Indiana. If you've been following all of our distillery tours, this is our first one at an Indiana distillery. So I'm excited to see kind of what their product is, how it tastes. Is it different from any of the Kentucky stuff? So let's go take a look. See, there's still some stuff out here. Smells good, like some burgers, like they have a restaurant or something. Very clear as we stepped into West Fork for the first time that they're just getting started. They have a restaurant, a beautiful showroom, a cocktail lounge, a brand new vendome still that hasn't been run through yet, and the acquired line of Hugh Hammer products. We were so excited to see the beginning stages of their production so that we could firsthand see the wondrous growth they have in store for them. This Westfield location opened in August of 2022. They currently have an Indianapolis location and bar that can only distill 1 barrel a day. We are now going to focus on operations here in Westfield, says our guide, Hunter. What they also have is vision and zeal. West Fork has 25 acres of land in Westfield, and they're currently using 12. Hunter began to explain the plans that they have for their new location, pointing out the 2-story room and 500-gallon fermentation tanks they plan to implement.
Okay, so part of a column still is this guy over here called a doubler. They call it a doubler because we're double distilling essentially. It's not re-distilling, but yeah. So this is more similar to like I guess a regular pasta would be. So we'll distill again. We'll pull off the rest of the stuff that we don't want, and then it'll come back over and it turns into high wine. And high wine is good old white dog. So yeah,
cool.
It takes about 12 hours.
This still can run 24/7, he explains. You don't have to clean between. It's a lot less waste. There is no heads or tails. It's 30 feet tall with 20 proofing plates. This is a big upgrade from their Indianapolis location that currently distills in a pot at 1 temperature. The new still offers 8 temperatures. Jordan and I stepped into our single barrel tasting, our first experience tasting straight from the barrel. We tasted bourbons and ryes from their level 3 and 4 charred barrels. West Fork's bourbon is typically aged for 2.5 years. We tried their cherry smoked wheat whiskey, which is one of their COVID experiments with 5% smoked cherry
this
barley.
One tends to be a nice, easy one to start off with, as in it's not going to throw any curveballs. It's not super sweet. It's also not like I don't know, like a rye. But start off with this one. So this one comes in at 119.6. We're going to start off with this barrel. This one's much more in line with what our traditional high rye is, which means it's got a hint of that pepperiness and so forth. But I will say that other barrel next to it is much different.
Okay.
These are actually really close to each other. So this one comes in 116.5. This one comes in 118.1, and they are. This one's either a 4 or 9, I can't tell. So, but that's a definite 4. But this looks like different handwriting. So it could be like within 3 days of each other. And then this note is the gravity. But
how do you figure out proof? I always forget to ask.
Done with West Fork whiskey. Oh, West Fork whiskey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
in Westfield. I know, it's a lot of West.
West. And I am actually really impressed with what they're doing out here. It is, so it's a very small operation still. And I guess the things that impresses me, despite their small operation and a lot of their barrels and their bourbons and whiskeys are young. They have a couple bourbons, but mostly just whiskeys.
Aged 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, just aged 2 to 3 years. They have a 7-year of their old Hammer stuff. But I'm really impressed with what they have. All the flavors that they're able to bring out in their products. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they're going to do in the next few years. It's just, if you're going through Indianapolis and you're thinking, what can I do in the Indy area? Check out West Fork Whiskey. They also got a nice little restaurant there too. Yeah, it was smelling good. We didn't have a chance to take a look at the menu or anything, but we were like, ooh, it smells good when we were coming in. So, yeah, doing really cool stuff out here. It's really exciting to see what they're doing with Indiana. as far as whiskey and bourbon. It just seems like it's a gold mine waiting to happen. The only slight hiccup being it gets colder here, but there's limestone water from southern Indiana you can use, and there's tons of corn. And there's, I don't know. I'm really excited to see, because it seems like we're seeing more and more things come out of Indiana.
Hey everyone, so after hearing about West Fork and Westfield, we decided to check out their original location here in Indianapolis. So it's just about maybe 5 minutes from downtown, north of downtown. And we are gonna see the different cocktails that they have and try what they have. So let's go in. No. We got to the Indianapolis location a little too early and they weren't open yet. But here's a look at their bar menu. I'm interested in their White Dog, Shooters, and Sage Against the Machine cocktail. Wheated bourbon can be more approachable. I think it'll add flavor but not overpower the cocktail. The Bad Little Monster features a high rye bourbon, which I love. It's clear this is the main feature in the drink. They also have mocktails, creating an inclusive environment for everyone. Overall, we're excited to go try what they have at West Fork. Stay tuned for our next video as we taste some samples. Thank you for joining us on this tour of a new Indiana distillery. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy our content, and we'll see you soon.